Well, it's been a super long day. We left early this morning, went into town, and found a grocery store that had bargains galore, and we bought way more than we should have. We have a rule in our house that you never shop hungry, and we left about noon hour, and we never got to lunch, so I think that has something to do with why we currently have more food in the cockpit than we're able to put on the boat. So I'll show you some of this. Like, these boxes are just jammed full, and Deb's already put a few away, so this isn't the beginning of it. This is sort of the middle of it. Anyway, this should keep us in food while we're in the Bahamas. Apparently the prices of food there are just horrendous, so we're going to try and get as much as we can on board, and that way we don't have to worry about it. We are eating things that we normally wouldn't eat. Typically we look at fresh food primarily, but here we've got canned soups and stuff like that that we can eat. And we got a few more snacks than we normally would have, but that's something you definitely don't want to run out of. We got a few fresh things like onions. We've got potatoes on board. We've got carrots on board. Cabbage on board. Sort of the basic staples.
And we've got flour, so I'm going to bake bread while we're...
Yeah, Deb's got we've got no oven, so the baking of bread isn't going to be normal. We're going to do it in a pressure cooker, right?
So I bought this form pan, spring pan today from Amazon. It's a 7-inch, so it will fit in my my pressure cooker.
Yeah.
And that one.
So fresh bread. The smell of fresh bread in the morning. All the other boaters will be flocking to our boat.
Oh, they're all making it. They have ovens. So, and this to also.
Then why don't we just go to other boats?
Well, maybe someone could make some money. I could do some barter for reflexology.
That's right. So, anyway, that's where we're at. We're going to be well fed, that's for sure, but a little cramped for space for a while. We'll have to eat our way through it all and sort of gain more room down below as the months progress.
We forgot a couple things, that's all.
Butter and soy sauce. Pretty short list. There's one over there, there's two there, yeah. And now it's time for a segment we like to call Cool Boats We Like. It's a little shady in here, so I hope you can see me, but I'm with Mary Lou and Michael, and they are on a boat by the name of Layla, and I'm sure that's a musical reference, so we're going to talk about that too. But Michael's right here with me, and Mary Lou, and Tommy. And Michael, thanks for having us aboard.
My pleasure.
What kind of boat is this?
It's a Dreadknot 32.
Yeah.
From all that we can gather about these particular boats, they were built in the 70s and somewhere in California. They were basically a Tahiti ketch that's been stretched a couple feet and modernized slightly,
yeah.
I guess. And yeah, they made I think 70 or 80 of them. I think we're hauled 20
And were they home built? Like the finishes were home built?
There were various stages. That's a good question. There were various stages of completion, and so there's a real variety of these boats. That you've never seen one quite exactly like this one. I believe this one was fairly well finished at the factory.
Yeah.
You know, it seemed to have a lot of the things that they did and done. But we've seen other ones, the cutter rigs, and totally different. One guy even made the cockpit drain the other way.
Oh wow!
You know, I don't know why I remember that Mike guy.
Yeah. And the masts are wood, as you can see here. The primary louvers.
It's a real. They're a lot of work, and they're beautiful. And I had a wooden boat for a long time, and learned how to varnish, and I don't find the work all that bad, and I enjoy doing it. But down here...
So you have a masochistic side, is what you're saying?
Well, it's a therapy thing, you know, pay me now, pay me later, whatever. I love doing it, and it does stand out. However, it really doesn't increase the value of the boat, you know. I mean, we know that it's probably an Achilles heel at some time when we go to sell it, but we just love it.
Sure.
Keep them as good as we can. Did all the rigging. We've had the boat for 4 years, and we're finally feeling like we're getting on top of things. You know, that solid cruising.
Well, I was saying when I got in here, the cockpit, you really feel like the thing, like you're secure in here, you know.
Oh yeah, you have a.
And tight.
This boat is a pleasure. You know, Lake Erie, I've been out on it in a folk boat, and you know, was not impressed. And we sailed down Lake Erie with this, and we're quite impressed with how comfortable and
Yeah, I didn't mention that you are Canadian, which takes you one notch higher in our books, by the way. So, anyway, it's a very beautiful boat, and maybe we can walk around on deck a little bit and have a peek at the rigging. But I want to thank you for letting us be part of this, and we want to know about Layla before we go. What's the
you know, it was
significance?
It was a tough decision, always naming a boat, and it really wasn't the musical connection.
No.
Although we do kind of loosely call our dinghy Air.
Oh yeah,
but, it's more a family thing. It's a version of her mom's middle name. So.
Which was Leila, but how to spell Leila and get it right, you know, for VHF. So, you know, L-E-I-L-A could be Lila, Lila, you know.
That's right,
And so her name was Leila. So we decided, let's go with Leila.
Sure,
you know,
that's
really,
beautiful.
It's
and
great.
Registered her that way. She's registered.
So she's Canadian registered vessel.
Well, let's official, and we drank to all the things we had to drink to.
That's good.
To the proper levels.
That's good.
Legally, and no jinxes changed.
Yeah, good. Anyway, we're going to go on deck, and Tommy, you can just wait here. We'll be back in a minute. Look at the bowsprit. Wow.
Yeah, we 300 feet of chain, and windlass is mechanical hand. It's great. Love it. And Delta anchor, 35 pound, and all this and everything. So,
a nice whisker pole there too.
Yeah, we haven't used that. That's new this year. We used to have a jib boom here.
I love all the woodwork here, like all the what do they call these belaying pins? Yeah. Beautiful, hey?
Yeah.
How they've done that. And I did notice here too, maybe if I get really close you can see it, but they've used some kind of a jute fabric or a burlap to create the impression that makes the non-skid, and you can see that it's actually started out as a fabric. So that's Layla, folks. Another cool boat that we like.
It was pretty brutal last night. It was really rough, and Chris and Isabel both get seasick, so it was kind of brutal for them. Anyway, but how are you feeling now, Is?
The closer we get to shore, the better I feel.
Isabel is our youngest daughter, and she came to visit. Her and her partner drove down from Manitoba to say hi to us, and she decided to stay on for another week and a half with us. And she's going to fly home out of Bimini, and we're really happy to have her. So, and she's been here before, so she's done this. So it's nice to have someone who knows the ropes. Hey, Is?
Doesn't get any better the second time. Welcome to Bimini Sands.
Our daughter Isabel is going to take one for the team. She's going to go and film some sharks for us on that boat. Ponce de Leon spent a lot of time looking for this place, and here it is, right in South Bimini. I don't know how we missed it.
Talk to me.